Hello, folks. Tim here again with some more Marvel Strike Force. Happy Monday. I hope everyone had an amazing weekend. I had a good weekend. I had a lot of fun. My son and I did our 3-day Minecraft marathon streaming on TikTok, which was a lot of fun. I think we hit 20 hours altogether. So we went Friday until I couldn't stay awake, and then Saturday, Saturday I slept in, and we did. I did my Marvel Strike Force. I did my Monopoly Go moves, and then we did that again for about. I think it was about 9 hours, and then yesterday I slept till 11:30 in the morning. Yesterday was the shortest day. We only did like 4.5 hours because I didn't wake up till 11:30. By the time I finished Strike Force and Monopoly Go, I think it was like 2:30. So we went like 3 to 8, or 3 to 7:30 or whatever. But it was a lot of fun. It was a great weekend, and it wasn't a bad weekend in Marvel Strike Force. So we will hop into that. Now, today is day 362. So we are creeping ever closer to the 1 year mark. And let's take a look at where we're at. So our total collection power is 45.8 million. Our strongest team power is 6.2 million. 283 characters collected, 175 at max star rank. So that's pretty awesome. Super happy about that. In our arena, we ended my arena battles at rank 48. We are now rank 53, and we'll see all Mephistos. There's been some Mephisto Odins. There's been some Mephisto Null. So yeah. That's where we're at in our arena. So, we're just doing the best we can every day. For our milestones, the legend continues. We are working on milestone 5. There's only 2.5 hours left. Weekend Crucible, we're working on milestone 6. And again, 2 hours left. Age of Lilandra, working on milestone 19. We have 13 days left in that. Race to 105. Working on milestone 16 with 2 hours left. We've gotten as far in that as we're gonna go. But X-Raid Multiverse Saga, we did all the milestones for that. So that was as far as we could go with that. And that's over in 2.5 hours. Daily raids, completed all that. 7th time is the charm. Completed all that. And we got Oath's costume at the end. So that was awesome. And 32 player Crucible. Milestone 11. We completed them all. 7th anniversary March events. Completed all that. So yeah, we're doing pretty good with that sort of thing. In our campaigns, we're just farming. We're just some farmers. That's all we are. In our Blitz, Orb Assault, Red Star Rampage, both are done for today. In our Alliance raid, so Chaotic Storm. Hey, look at that. We got some more milestones. Boom. All right, so Chaotic Storm. I joined Strike Team 2. And I have been doing everything on difficulty 3. So let's see who this is. So this is Mutants on difficulty 3. There we go. We'll go ahead and sim that. And there we go. So 3 seems to be the sweet spot for me. So we got another thing of that. So my team is 26.14% completed. And we are just under 30% complete for the whole thing. And we have about 5.5 hours left before that resets. Spotlight 2 strike. I joined Team 3. We are 56% of the way through. And we can do another mission. So we will tap our Uncanny Avengers. There we go. And we'll spend... Oh, King Caesar already did it. Okay, awesome. So our team is now 56% of the way through. The entire alliance is 62.6% of the way through. So that's awesome. Feeling good about that. Waiting on the battle world. And in our Crucible, we are 2-2 up to this point, and we're going to be 3-2 now. So they've got 25,709. I've got 25,683. So, you know, 2-3. It's okay. In our epic campaigns, we did some things. So, Dark Dimension 7. We finished the legendary nodes. So super happy about that. So the first legendary node took 3 attacks. The second legendary node took 6 attacks. So, you know, I gotta be honest with you. I feel like Black Cat did better than Doc Ock. But we're past that now. So we are working on Mystic, the first Mystic node, and you know we've knocked down almost 84 million of that. But this is who we're using. So we're using Ultimus, APOC, Dormammu, Super Skrull, and you know, to be honest, I'm thinking maybe Doctor Doom's tech too. Like they're all 3 are tech, right? And we don't have the tech materials. So we're just gonna try to go. For some reason, I was thinking he wasn't tech, but I should know better because it's Doctor Doom. So we're just gonna try to muddle through with this. Now, if I can beat these 2 nodes in 3 days. So today's 362, tomorrow's 363, Wednesday's 364, Thursday is 365. So if we can beat these 2 nodes by Thursday, we will have unlocked Mephisto at exactly the 1-year mark of the creation of this free-to-play account. So that is my goal, is to reach that. I don't know if we're going to get there. I don't know, but I'm definitely going to work on it. So I'm super excited, you know, to be in the home stretch of that, right? And then we got to bring up basically Sinister 6 in order to continue for Dark Dimension 8. But hey, it is what it is. As far as character progression goes, I'm pretty happy with our character progression. So we got Lilandra's 6th star. So I'm super happy about that. Obviously, we got Dormammu. Where is he? Where's he hiding? We did get Dormammu to 100. Gear tier 19. We did the same thing with Ultimus, 100, gear tier 19, and he's fully purpled out. If you had told me a year ago that I would bring Ultimus all the way up to 100, gear tier 19, and put full purple on him, I'd have told you were nuts. But here we are. He's really good. You know what? You know what I forgot to mention? Our war on Saturday, we ended up winning that. So pretty happy about that. I think that the Alliance is doing really good in war. We'll get back to characters in a minute. So we're still sitting at 24 out of 24. And, Soundwave has got 150 million collection power. Captain Spork is doing an awesome job. Radiant Riku, Lieutenant Rhodey, King Caesar, PPTT, the best. That I don't know who this Mubaka is, but he needs to get his shit together. So yeah, I mean we're in a good place. We've got some good players. The thing that I always make sure I look at every day is the last activity. Okay, because all right, Jordan hasn't played in 9 days. In a couple more days, he's not going to be with us anymore because we need active players, right? King Presse, he's sitting at 6 days. And when he's sitting at 5 days, 1 day could be yesterday. You know what I mean? And it's the weekend, right? So, there's people that can't play on the weekends. They don't have time. But typically it's 10 to 14 days, and then we say goodbye and open up a spot for somebody who is going to contribute, and play regularly, which is important to a successful alliance, I think. All right, back to character progression. Something cool that happened is we opened a Hercules orb, and we got a 3rd diamond for Sentinel. So, I mean, dude, Sentinel's pretty awesome. Level 100, gear tier 19, fully purpled out. So he's another over 1 million character. We have quite a few over 1 million characters. Gladiator, Endgame Thanos, Gore, APOC, Omega Sentinel, Scientist Supreme, Lady Deathstrike, Peter B, Penny. That's not too bad. No, where'd we go? Let's go back in there. All right. Another cool thing is, where is Gore? Right there. So Gore got his 2nd diamond over the weekend. I took care of that. And then Phoenix got her 7th red star, which pretty happy about that. Which gave her a serious improvement. Let's find our Astral Kids. So, Ancient One, we brought up to 80 gear tier 15. We did that this morning. And then Emma Frost, Emma Frost X-Men, we brought up to 80-15 this morning, which beefs up our Astral team a little bit. So now they're 2.2 million for their team power. So they're pretty good. Oath sitting at her 2 diamonds. Oath, we need to put her new costume on because I really like the black and gold costumes. Really like them. I love the way they look. So yeah, we still got things to work on. So Groot's 7-starred, Rocket, Lilander's at 6. We still need. So we're 5 away from Howard the Duck. Havoc, we've got 9 out of 100. We need to build. We need to build Liberty, Uncanny Avenger. They're doing what they need to do for right now. But we need to bring all of our raid teams up to full purple ISO so that we can do the next set of the next tier difficulty of Spotlight Strike. Mighty Avengers, they're okay. 1.3. Immortal X-Men, they need some work. Absolute A-Force. I said Astral's doing better. Undying, we never really put much into. Night Stalker's got to come up. Orcus is in amazing shape. Annihilators. If we bring Surfer up and we do like a straight full Annihilator team, that's going to be sick. Illuminati still needs work. You know, we need 10 more Captain Britain shards to get him to his 4-star, which should increase his power. You know, Alpha Flight still needs work. Mercs for Money really needs work. Spider Society, you know, good shape, 4.2 mil. Cabal needs to come up. And for Out of Time, Captain America and Captain Carter need to come up. That's all I really care about, is those guys. And Hive Mind, I'd like to bring Hive Mind up a little more. I'm not too sure about Venom. Right, so maybe I'll take Venom up like 5 more levels and then he can just live there. But Void Knight, Gwenom, Carnage, and Red Goblin need to come up a little more. And then, you know, Kraven, Spider Slayer, Lizard, Mephisto, and Vulture, they need to come up to at least 85 so that we can get them into the Dark Dimension 8. Overall, I'm super happy with where the account is at in almost a year, and our focus, which means like extra power cores, whatever, is gonna all go toward finishing DD7. All right, guys, that's pretty much all I have. I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. You know, please like the video. If you are finding us for the first time, please subscribe. And there is a playlist that goes all the way back to day 1 for this free-to-play account. If you want to join us on Discord, the link for the Discord server is in the description. And comments. Love to hear your thoughts. You know, how's your account going? You want to tell me about your weekend? Awesome. I love the comments, and the comments help put the videos in front of more eyes. So, yeah. All right, guys. I'm out of here.